and welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2. Probably going to have a longer than usual video this time as we have to finish up the rest of the power plant and we have quite a few boss fights to get through on top of that. Off screen, I have taken care of getting item find onto everyone, and I will have that set on everyone for the rest of the game. Looks like I still have to set it on Roland, but yes, everybody has access to it now. I've got them working on their standard mantras. Still hunting for Cielo to get his ailment mantras mastered, but once that's taken care of, then I'll probably tag in Argilla and just have her fight for the rest of the dungeon. Though I may be bringing Cielo in for one particular fight and actually benching Gale. Alright, so just got to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, this is a recovery node right here. We'll just quickly top ourselves back off. I did make a quick run back to the healing light because I was getting low on MP, but it's convenient to have this one here too. Okay, and next up, we actually want to head to this room, I believe. And yes, there is a treasure awaiting us in here. Okay. Always handy to have more of those. Now let's head on through here. Getting lucky on the encounters so far. And awaiting us in this room at the end of this corridor should be another item, if I'm reading my instructions correctly. Let's see, I gotta double check these. Actually, maybe in this room? Yes, okay, this should be it. Alright, that is the last item we need to get on here. Now we can proceed to the next area. Again, it just bears reiterating, any area that I'm passing by, that's just a dead end, so don't worry about anything that's over there. There are a lot more dead ends in this game than there was in the previous game, so in the interest of keeping things going quickly, I'm just going to bypass those completely. I was thinking about the ways I could retool my skill set for the upcoming fights, because we will be having to fight more of those security gates. One thing that I really should have done was taken the Rage Ring off of Roland and put both magic rings on him and Gale. That would have improved the damage of the neutron shot by quite a bit. As well as just, of course, giving Roland more survivability, which is going to be very important for the next gate fight coming up. Because the previous one we fought used basically equivalent of multi-targeting elemental skills. The next one will do something different that's going to be a bit hazardous to our health for the strategy I'm going to be employing, but I should be able to work around it. Anyways, got another one of these cool basement areas, and that was nice. Now heading on this way. And this very first room we come across, oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Oof, oof. Okay, seems to be good. Always embarrassing when you have to sneeze in the middle of a recording. MP data, still not using those. And that actually should be the last item we need to get in the Eastern Corridor. I think it is worth it to note that physically resistant enemies in this game are much more likely to be resistant to hunt skills in this game, whereas in the previous game, the only enemies that really resisted hunt skills were the ones that repelled physical attacks. Alright, so I believe we want to head into this room first. Yes, because we can open up this gate. Now, in and of itself, that's actually not that important, but it is going to be important for something that it allows us to do. Alright, first order of business is I believe we actually need to double back and go up this way. And up these stairs will be, as you can see, the second gate that we passed by at the start of this area. Now let's open this up. And this one isn't any kind of double jeopardy lock system. Now we come out here, and we will find that we have returned to the start. Don't worry, Argilla, we already did what we needed to, and you probably already figured out what we gotta do here. Now we have to shut this gate, and then double back to the gate that we just opened on B2, and that will allow us to get around this area. Overall, pretty easy. It was a bit more of a lengthy ordeal than the previous gates we've had to unlock, but overall, nothing too bad. Okay, so heading back to the gate we just opened. Yeah, I've been cutting out more encounters just because between the boss fights and the cutscenes we're going to be seeing, going for a bit of length on this video, I want to get the power plant knocked out before we get done with this video. Okay. I'm going to be very wary of those Turdaks, because they can power charge, and they do have some pretty nasty physical skills at their disposal. Alright, so we've got a bunch of mantras to switch out here, so I'm just going to take care of that real quick. Alright, I've brought Argilla in to fight now, so she'll be in the battles. I will actually be bringing Cielo back in for a particular fight at the end of this dungeon, but it'll be in the place of Gale, since Gale performed very poorly in that fight due to his weakness. And yeah, there we go with Soul Blaster. I don't have Ki Blast on Roland right now, so that's my option for taking care of encounters in one turn. We've done all the hunting that I care to do at this point, so I'm probably just going to focus on killing things and not really mess around with hunting. I also don't particularly care what Roland and Argilla are doing at this point, because it's, I'll just keep going. It's not going to matter in the very near future for reasons. Okay, but let's just take these guys out. And good to go. Alright, so, beyond this doorway, as I was saying, there is another gate awaiting us. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly take care of my skills and set us up for this fight. Be right back. Alright, we are all set to take this fight on now. Let's go. Yeah, try your luck, buddy. Okay, so, heading into this battle, like before, I've got Roland to default in human form, but this is much more risky in this fight, as these enemies use gun-based attacks, so the bullets, Roland is actually weak to those right now. I have my ways, though. I've also set up Roland and Gale with magic rings to increase the damage of Neutron Shot, so let's check this out now. Yes, very nice, doing a lot better there. So, we'll hit him with that a couple times. Looks like I forgot to heal. That's not going to matter because what we're going to do to minimize the risk to us is we're going to throw up an attack mirror. We don't have very many of these, but we have enough. And I will have Roland use a shock bomb to get some extra damage in there. And as you can see, it just reflected it for us, took care of him like that. Alright, let's throw out another Neutron Shot. Another couple more of those. I want to have, because I forgot to heal, I'm going to have Argilla do a healing spell on us. Then I will throw out another attack mirror, and that will take care of this fight. The next fight coming up will also see us using those magic mirrors. Okay, so throw up another attack mirror. And easy peasy. Neutron Shot should take him out. There we go. Handled that much better than the previous fight. Oh, well, just kick this one. There we go. Kick it and it won't work anymore. I'm used to the opposite being true in these video games and such. Alright, but after clearing that, the gate opens up. We can hit the switch and open up the main gate that has been blocking our progress. Unfortunately, there's going to be another security gate waiting for us beyond that, but it's nothing we can't handle. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so let me just check the map real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna... we can walk all the way back. We're actually doing pretty good on time so far when I factor in the cut footage. And besides, it's seriously just a few feet away. Oh, well, okay, we gotta go around because the gate's blocking us. Nothing major, nothing major. Okay, so heading back on this way. Alright, so I did end up making a cut there, because that was a way longer walk than I want to actually show on screen. Besides, I got harassed by some encounters along the way anyway. Alright, so... Oh hey, Berserk mode. Ah, what the heck, I'll keep this in. It's not like it's gonna take us too much time, and I might end up running anyway. Alright, let's play it out. Come on, Argilla. Hit this thing and get us out of here. Very nice. Some extra EXP never hurts. Oh, I'm sorry, Karma, as that is what they are referring to it as in this game. Alright, beyond the western corridor here, we got a couple treasures awaiting us in these rooms. First off, we've got a medical tool, X2, very handy. And we should have actually a save point here. Oh no, a recovery terminal. I already recovered, so we don't need that. I'm already set up for the boss fight right here, because it's extremely similar to the ones we just did. Alright, so let's take on the maximum security gate. Hurry it up then. We're in a hurry here. We need to destroy this power plant, and quick. There is not much world left to digitize. Now this fight has a third target, plus you can see it is a mixture of the two previous gates we fought. Still, they have the crippling elect weakness. Now, because we have that one on the right throwing out elemental skills, I'm going to be throwing out the magic mirrors this time. That'll immediately end their turn. Okay, so let's throw out the magic mirror. Where is it? And, like before, we'll have Roland throw out a shock bomb. A little bit more damage than his gun skill would otherwise manage. Loading ammunition, eh? It says 5 seconds, but obviously we were going to go much longer than that. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's okay, we can work around that. We'll just have Gale transform here. And I have Argilla set up with her own magic, so let's just Zionga that one, do a neutron shot. And then we'll throw up another magic mirror. Not too worried about the damage we might get hit by. One thing to note about the gun on the left, one of the most annoying skills it has is Sniper Shot, which is a guaranteed critical hit. Also, that shot that it did there could potentially put your party members to sleep. Now, once we destroy these guns, the fight changes up a little bit. We've still got a little bit left to go before we get to that point, though. Also noticing they're not taking quite as much damage as the guns in the previous fight did, so they're probably a little bit stronger. That gun on the left is probably going to start using Sniper Shot at this point. Alright. I know it seems like I'm going through a lot of these magic mirrors, but honestly I probably would not find many other situations to use these, so may as well throw them out here. Yeah, there's the weakness exploit. Oof, that was unlucky. Alright, Plasma Ray on himself. That's helpful to us. Alright, now at this point, I'm actually going to... Oh, that's very unlucky. Oh! Here we go. This is... Oof. That just was really bad luck. It's okay, though. We can recover from this. Or not. Ooh! Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut back. I will meet you here in a bit. Oof, that was terrible luck. Jeez. Alright, here we are back at the fight again. I've retooled my strategy a little bit. We're just focusing on taking out the gun turret as soon as possible here instead of taking my risky human strategy into play. And that should do it. Alright, now at this point I actually am going to have Roland revert back because Neutron Shot is still very effective, and it's more effective than anything else you could hope to do. Now, once you destroy one of the guns, the power gets rerouted to the main cannon, and at this point, it charges a lot faster. Not something we really have to worry about at this point. Hey, that's actually what I wanted to have happen. Thank you. Alright, let's do this. Now, once we destroy the other gun, and, yeah, I'll have, one of the status effects Gale got nailed with is obviously poison. I'll have Argilla take care of that in a bit. Actually, you know what? No, I'll have Argilla use Medea on us, and then I'll have Roland purge the poison. That's a more effective way to go about it. Now that the other gun is taken out, that cannon will come out right away. Fortunately, I have a method for dealing with that guy. Power has been redirected, and here comes the main cannon. Genocide mode activated. Once the target is locked, the cannon will come out, but it's not much to worry about. At this point, I've already used an Angelic Grace, and that will actually allow us to overcome its damage, but there's also another thing we can do to get by it, because the main cannon is actually considered a fire elemental attack, so we can either throw up a void fire, or we can use a magic mirror to bounce its damage back at it. Even without this, though, I have enough defense at this point that I can survive the flare cannon. Oof. That thing just got destroyed by its own attack. Nice. I can't believe I let that game over happen on that first fight, though. Oh well. It happens. That's what happens when you play risky. It would be boring if I won all the time, right? Okay, but after that, this fight's pretty easy peasy, and we're just going to let him destroy himself with his own magic. And good night, Gracie. Okay! After that embarrassing mishap that added 20 minutes to the video because I screwed up and forgot to save before this fight. Classic. One lucky thing that happened, though, is that Argilla gave me a power data on level up, so it wasn't a complete loss, I suppose. I also noticed that I forgot to put a ring on Argilla, so I have given her the trick ring. Alright, so, heading beyond here.
Son of a bitch! She's not gonna like this. Let's go! Our jobs depend on this one.
Guys, I think your job is kind of irrelevant at this point, but yes, we've got another detachment of Karma Society soldiers heading towards us. Ones who answer directly to Angel, it seems. Okay, small Karma terminal right here, so let's save up real quick. And we're going to need to retool our party again. This time I'm going to sub out Gale for Cielo, and we want to set up for Fire and Earth Magic. That'll be the most effective thing for us in this upcoming battle. So let's just get to the doorway before we set our skills, just in case I get attacked. Alright, and beyond this is the next boss fight of this area. So I'm just going to set up my skills real quick, be right back. Alright, we're all set for that. Let's head on beyond this doorway. And let's open up this gate. Just one more to go, and we have made it to the center of the power plant.
What's taking so long?
The Lokapala are smarter than we thought. I'm sorry. We are unable to fight effectively in that narrow corridor.
Guardians of the gods. Clever. Very well. Prepare to release Meganada.
You'd seriously consider that?
It's perfect. They'll die exactly like in the myth.
But ma'am, won't that put the Cyber Shaman in danger too? If she's killed, then our liberation won't...
Have faith in me. I'll bring you your liberation.
Ma'am!
It is futile. As long as she desires this, we can do nothing. Either way, it won't be long.
And one more boss fight before we can get out of here. We've got a detachment of Nagas and Rajanaga. Alright, these guys are weak to earth and fire, so that's why we want access to earth and fire magic. So let's do Matarazi with Argilla, since that'll be the most effective. As you can see, these guys are a bit stronger than your garden variety Nagas, but nothing we can't handle. And we'll do another Maragion. Well, was only able to take out one of them. Not a big deal, though. As you can see, they like to try and mute us. Now, we're actually going to take the opportunity to try and buff up here. Let's see. Yeah, we want to get Sukukaja running. And then we can just finish these guys off with some standard skills. So we'll Tarazi this one, and Agilao this one. Unfortunately, Roland does not have access to Agilao, so he is not going to be able to effectively combat Rajanaga here, who is specifically weak to fire. That said, we can still get him to contribute in this way. And Cielo and Argilla will focus on pelting these guys with Maragion. Okay. Let's just take out this one. Now, the Nagas have Void Fire at their disposal to mitigate your fire damage. As you can see, this guy attacks using Maziodyne, which is why we don't want Gale in here. It's way too hazardous to have Gale try and fight here. Alright, let's Agilao this guy a bunch of times. Finish that guy off on the right with a Tarazi. And now, Rajanaga can call in reinforcements, but now that we've taken out his initial detachment, he's not much of a threat. He gets 2 actions, but he'll waste it often on calling in reinforcements. As you can see, he has Mute Blow at his disposal. Pretty powerful, but I'm not too worried about it. Maziodyne's not much of a threat. We'll just have Roland Mediarama us. Yeah, as you can see, even with his relatively low magic, that still was a full heal for everyone. So, really, no reason to bother with anything else. And we'll have Roland counter with his own Mute Blow, since that'll be more effective than his magic. And this fight is in the bag. Much more simplistic than the gate fights, particularly if you don't bring Gale into the fight. As you can see, we got a little unlucky there, and he got Void Fire going, but I am not too worried about that. We'll just focus on taking out this Naga over here. Alright, and do some Mute Blows. And, yeah, unfortunately not much else I can do against this guy, so... Oh, hey, that's lucky. Ah, hey, we won! Nice! Rudimentary. And for our efforts, a Hope Diamond, bunch of experience, and a bunch of AP. Very nice.
Status report. A deal.
God. What the hell is that?
A deal! What's happening? They broke through our defenses.
What could have happened to them?
I'm not sure, but I don't like it. This is my mess. You guys keep moving.
Roland!
Don't worry. I can handle them. I'm a clever one after all.
Roland! The embryon's color. It stands for victory. Remember that.
Things are not looking too good for the Lokapala, so Roland has left our party to see what happened. I don't know if that's a good idea. I can only hope that things work out for him. But yes, we are now down to 3 again. Hopefully Roland is able to handle whatever's happening out there. But from the sounds of it, well, you know I'm playing coy, of course. We know that Angel has unleashed Mega Nada, and it seems to be looking for Indra. Power data there that I'm gonna hang on to. I don't think you can get into any encounters in this hallway. Really hope you can't. And a Sakura here. Now, the hallway is gonna split off here, but the room we want to go to is right in front of us. This leads to the main reactor for the power plant, but we're not gonna head in there. Okay, that way is the exit, but this is the control room. Let's get this place shut down.
That won't shut it down. A replica of God doesn't require man-made energy. How do we stop it?
Do you read me?
Roland?
Did you stop the transmission?
No, we can't.
Don't give up. There has to be a way.
Where are you, Roland?
We're coming!
Don't bother. This thing's a monster. I don't think there's a lot we can do. I have one trick up my sleeve. I'll overload the reactor. Blow this place sky high. You need to get out of here.
You can't do that!
Fred, I'm sorry. It's all my fault that your dad died. I'm just a coward. I turned my back on him. He was my best friend. That saved my life. And then I just wasted it. The funny thing about karma, it goes round and round. And in the end, it comes back to bite you. turn this time. Right, Greg?
There's nothing we can do.
Let go of me!
Look! Everyone! They're risking their lives for you! Listen to me. You have to come to your senses. Please, Sarah, come on. Surf. It's you, isn't it? I'm sorry, Surf. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. Take me back to the EGG. I'll try to talk to God. You guys go. I'm gonna stay behind and help Roland. I'm sorry, Argilla. I want you to be brave. I'm sure Surf agrees.
What do you mean? Help Roland. You can't fight that thing.
Hey, don't you worry about me. I'll catch up. Okay?
Yes. Let's go.
Quite a bit has happened there. Roland could not defeat Meganata, and he is pulling a desperate gambit to blow it up in the reactor. Argilla isn't confident that he can do this on his own and is left to help him. That does not seem to be a very safe plan if she wants to get out of here alive, but she's determined. Also, Sarah has inherited Surf's power. She joins with his stats and his mantra grid. Now, Sarah, unlike Surf, we cannot choose to distribute her stat points. She distributes them based on her own preferences. But, because she's already capped out magic, that means she'll be distributing her stats more evenly into stuff like vitality, agility, and luck. What I'm hoping is that she doesn't distribute too much into strength, for reasons that'll become apparent later. But, actually, just for the heck of it, let's put her in front of the party, and let's take a look at her skills here. Okay. And yeah, that should do for us. And she is now our controlled character on the map. Sarah has been designated the new leader of the Embryon. We'll do our best, Gale. We'll do our best. Yeah, a lot has happened. We will, Fred, we will. Good luck out there, Argilla. Yeah. Thanks for the mutual wish. Now, we're not going to head back towards the reactor. We are instead going to hang a left and take the exit. But we've got some Karma soldiers waiting for one last hurrah against us. As you can see, it's a couple Ifrits here. But what they don't expect is that we outnumber them with our new demon Varnani. In the duality of man and woman, Varnani is of course the female counterpart to Varna, and these guys do not stand much of a chance against us. And just take them out real quick. Alright. Let's get the heck out of here, because this place is going to become very unsafe to be in just a few moments. Let's go. Exxon out, and hopefully Roland can pull off his gambit.
So, you like electricity, Indra? Well, I have something for you. How about you suck down the power of this whole damn city?
Roland and Argilla are dead, and that is why I advised against using them for most of this game, because they die here. They are deader than dead, there is no way they're surviving that, and unlike Surf's power, we do not get their power back, so any effort spent on them, or any extra effort spent, would have been completely wasted. Fortunately, since I have the benefit of foresight, I have developed both Gale and Cielo to a point where they can function independent of Roland and Argilla. And now that we've got our heavy hitter back in Sarah, we should be fine for the next dungeon, which is of course the EGG. Sarah has said we should go back there for one last attempt at a commune with God, and hopefully to convince God to abandon the destruction of Earth. So, that is what we will be doing in the next video, but for now, we will save our game here, and when we come back, it will be back to the EGG. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you next time. But until then, goodbye.